Hello internet, it's 1:30 in the morning. This video's a couple days late. I got distracted this week by other things that are going on. And for that, I apologize. I apologize. Apologize. I'm an apology. I'm apologetic. I do the apology. Yeah. Either way, I'm sorry that this video is late. Uh, I've had a busy week. I have a single professor that has us read at least 7 chapters a week. Just her, not including all the other professors that are having us read about 3 or 4. So that's a thing. But so I'm gonna start off by talking about why I even asked the question that I asked Henry, and answer both my question and Henry's like reversal of the question, which was like to change something for myself because I can explain like my answer now, um, and then I'll answer Henry's answer, which kind of relates straight to mine actually. So the first thing I want to say is, Henry, your answer made me laugh because that's the same thing that my mom says. My mom literally uses the term half-ass versus whole-ass. And I think that's really funny because I've been told that, and I've been working on since I was maybe younger, just limiting that to at least 2 major projects at a time, so that I'm not doing like 8 major projects at a time. So my 2 major projects currently are school, which takes the majority of my time, and any creativity thing, artistic thing. So like writing poetry and performing poetry is currently, beginning to be done. But the thing about that was I wanted to make sure that the most important one, the one that I had to make sure mattered the most, which is school, was in order. So um, I agree with you on that. But I've been working on that for like a long time. So I find it funny because I'm like, yeah, you're right, okay. Um, as for the thing that I would change about Henry, he beat me to it, and that is Henry's. I'm not gonna call it a guilt complex. I'm gonna call it a regret complex. Um, he, you said it yourself, but you kind of let like past mistakes haunt you. And I'm never a fan of that. Because if I did that, I'd never leave my house. Because I got a lot of past mistakes, like an excessive amount. Some would say too many. I'd say not enough. Um, so I think that one was the one that I was actually like gonna go with, and then it kind of just got said in the video. But so that's that. But the reason I asked this question, so this semester I am in a class that looks to focus on behavioral change therapies, and how to apply them as a professional, as a clinician. Um, and these are therapies that are commonly used for a lot of different disorders, a lot of different issues, such as any phobias. They use it for people with ADHD, for people with depression, anorexia, etc., etc. And the reason, the reason why I even brought the question up is because for the class, we had to come up with a behavior of our own that we had to change. Um, and everyone like immediately was like, "I'm gonna stop biting my nails. I'm gonna stop dancing through the streets naked. I'm gonna stop or I'm gonna start going to the gym, and I'm gonna start saving money. And I'm gonna start fighting children," or like, just things that people would say. Like, I'm a get more sleep. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. And everyone just had the answer so quickly. I was sitting going, I don't know. I had been working so long on like trying to learn to love myself that when they're like, now change something, it's like, I didn't have any idea what I was gonna do. So after like figuring it out for like the past like 2 weeks, what I came up with was I'm going to focus on the thing that I want to change about myself. I have an impulse control problem. If you didn't know that, You should. But specifically, I have an impulse control problem when it comes to food and money. And I'm not blaming people, but certain people who are on the other end of this video screen um, know who they are. Because what happens is, like, I'll be driving, and maybe I'm like, oh, what would be good? Uh, Maybe something like Wawa. So then I stop at Wawa, and then I keep driving. I'm like, what also would be good? Some Taco Bell. But the thing is, I have this weird habit of buying things that I know are going to be bad, impulsively, and it is an impulsive desire, like, to get something that just because you want to know what it tastes like. Um, if I was a caveman, I'd be dead because of it. But uh, it like I've had so many terrible candies that shouldn't exist. I've had so many bad foods because of it, and then I spend a lot of money because of it. Sometimes I go to Wawa like 11 times in 3 days with certain people who know who they are. Not blaming you, just acknowledging that you have a part to that you are an enabler in my poor life choices sometimes. Hey. Um, and so I have to fix that and make it better, and the way to do that is by not spending money irrationally, which is what I'm working on. Question, Henry's question was, what was my theme for the year? And my theme is less of like a one word. It's just a sentence, and it's get your shit together. Just get it all together. I have been working a lot this year on trying to be a good functioning adult, not just a functioning adult, because I can function really well, but like good at it. I want to do certain things. Like, for example, I started trying to make sure to reach out to friends more and talk to people. I want to focus more on my schoolwork. I want to focus more on saving money. I've started going to the gym. I started in December, and I've lost 10 pounds. Woo! But just getting my shit together so that I can continue to live the way that I want to live without having to worry as much. So that is my theme of the year, is getting my shit together. But since we're on the topic of this year and of the things that are going on, what is something my question to you, Henry, there we go, what's something that you are looking forward to this year, that you, whether it's a movie, whether it's a video game, whether it's an event going on in your life, what's something you are looking forward to out of 2018? Just tell me about it. Like, what's got you excited? Alright, that's it. I'm going to get some more work done before I go to bed. Good night.